Hi everyone, my name is Rashna and this is my very first travel video. In this video, I will talk about what you can do if you have only one day in Lisbon. So it's a bad idea, I would like to say that. Definitely keep 2 to 3 days to explore Lisbon properly. But if you have only one day, it's sort of halfway doable. So I stayed in a shared apartment. It's called Passion in Lisbon. I booked it through booking.com. It included no breakfast and it was 18 euros to the airport each way. Next morning, I woke up around 9 a.m. and first thing I made my way to the subway, took the train to the city center, and I bought a day pass for only 6 euros, which allowed me to jump onto buses, trains and trams as many times as I wanted to. So when I reached the city center, first thing I did was I hired a tuk-tuk, basically an open taxi, to go around the city center, check it out quickly. For 1 hour it costs 30 euros, but they usually charge around 50 euros or so definitely bargain with them, haggle with them, and you probably end up with someone friendly to show you around as well and tell you where you're headed. First stop was at Figueira Square, a large square with shops around it. Drove past the oldest Catholic church, the Lisbon Cathedral. On the way up, stopped at the Alfama Lookouts, which is a must-do. Made a stop at a famous open market named the Thieves' Market. Stopped at Praca de Comercio, also known as the Palace Yard. And finally, we were at a place called Belém, which was my final stop with the tuk-tuk hire. So there are three main things to do in Belém. The Belém Tower, the Monument of Discoveries, and the Geronimo's Monastery. All three of them are heritage listed sites and are super Instagram worthy. Around 1 p.m. I made my way to the oldest pastry shop in Lisbon, the Patisserie de Belém. You have to have a Portuguese tart when you are in Portugal, so definitely go to this pastry shop. It has really unique history as well, something worth looking up if you're interested about food history. A pack of 6 tarts was only 5.90 euros. They were super delicious. After I was done exploring Belém, I made my way to Alfama. It took me 25 minutes on a bus ride to get there. Alfama is a really interesting suburb. It's definitely worth walking through it. You come across really interesting architecture, some really cool hidden alleyways, super pretty colors, and of course friendly cats. I am obsessed. Around 4:30, after I was done walking about Alfama, I made my way to the city elevator, which takes you up. At a peak, you can see the city and beyond. Quite a massive queue to get up, so at least allocate an hour to make your way up. The ticket was included in my day pass. So by 6 p.m. I was done with the elevator and I was walking around the Rocio Square. I stumbled across a shop called Fantastic World of Portuguese Sardines. It's more like a souvenir shop and you can purchase a can of the year of your birth. Something to do, like it's a really cool souvenir if you wanted to get one for someone. By then it was around 8 p.m. I was looking to get dinner, and last thing to tick off the list was to have dinner with fado. Now fado is a traditional Portuguese genre of music, and the singers, the performers, they come close to your dining table. It's a really good experience to have dinner and live music, so yeah, definitely something to do. Definitely give that a shot. It's very common over there and many restaurants offer it. Must. That sums up my trip in Lisbon. If this video has been helpful in any ways, give this a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them for me, and I'll definitely be trying to get back to everyone about more information. Last thing to add is you essentially need around 250 euros to spend in Lisbon. Definitely not more than that, and if you're staying at a hostel, it will definitely cost you much less. So yeah, it's not too hard on your wallet. Thanks guys, thanks for watching.